Speaking to media persons after a health review meeting, Lyngdoh said that there are certain areas in the department with shortages of specialist doctors, and the department has taken up certain important decisions to ensure that short-term courses are conducted for doctors to make them equipped and have sufficient exposure to training so that they can gradually fill all these gaps that are there in the placement of doctors in institutions.
Nurses in the state? And what kind of figure do we
No,
have?
no. Those numbers I don't have. I have not got a copy of the presentation, but from what I remember, the national standard says 3,000 something, and we are at about 1,500 something. So it's like a 50% of sanctioned posts of staff nurse. Whereas we need to increase those numbers because our health facilities are now increasing. We will have more CHCs, we'll have more PHCs. Now we're having more sub centers. We're now even going to get into a system where we're going to have a village health center. So all of that will require us to, and in anticipation, create the availability of all of these sanctioned posts everywhere. Now doctors, we have already got into a very good practice where we've said that we cannot wait for a central recruiting agency, whereas we look at it as health being an important sector. Let us have an agency within the health system which anyways is qualified enough to interview and recruit these doctors. So now we need to look at nursing as well, because we cannot wait for a central recruitment board to keep doing everything. Otherwise, all of these appointments will tend to take a lot more time. So how do we make a system work depends on the kind of staff you have available at your services. So these are very critical points, and we are looking at all of this. So today, along with the doctors, we need a huge numbers of specialists to be filled up. I think we are at 177. The national standard is about, if I remember correctly, it was 300 plus. I'm just remembering like that. I don't have a copy of that presentation. So, about another, I think, 50 plus or 60 plus doctors are already going for these specialized courses. Then the new recruits, even a lot of them at the time of recruitment, at that time only they qualified. They've also gone for those specialization. So this is a very good thing, because at the end of the day, if you're looking at 10 years down the line, I think we will be a better system as compared to last 10 years. And this evaluation of ourselves and our system is very important, and we need to look at it.
Well, you mentioned about surplus nurses. So, and you also mentioned about learning new languages. Is the state government thinking of sending these nurses, who are surplus in our state, to these foreign countries to serve short term or long term?
See, this is something which we are now evaluating, and there have been offers. Now, should we go? Should we facilitate the surplus nurses available in our state to go for this option of employment as well? Because we've provided for them a nursing school. So many nursing schools around us, but there are not enough jobs. So what do? We need to figure out how to optimally use all of this for the benefit of the citizen. And this is what we need to do. We have to start looking at things more critically, because we are now being criticized because we are not able to give these jobs to people. So we have to start looking at these options, and we have to think out of the box, which is what we are trying to do now.